we instinctively knew what fun looked like. Playing with our toy car in a straight line, we wanted to make it spin around.
There's not a man that I fear. There's nobody.
It's time to bring out that inner child. Welcome to our new series, Will It Drift, in partnership with Vredestein Tyres. We were taking the coolest cars to the drift pad and sending it sideways. Content only for educational purposes. Huge shout out to Vredestein Tyres. They've opened their entire warehouse for us to pick and choose whatever tires we want. They've got high performance tires for SUVs, for sports cars, for everything, and all made right here in India. And that's the crucial point. What's been holding back the drifting culture in India? That's availability of high performance tires. And now with these tires available in India, made in India, you can choose whatever tires you want and you can drift your heart out. We ordered the set of these Ultrac Vorti tires, slap it onto the M5, and now we are here at our own drift pad at Amanora Mall in Pune to go sideways. Thank you BMW for making enthusiast cars. I started off drifting using BMWs, adding immensely to the stress factor of BMW India's PR team. Tired! But now, thanks to Vredestein Tyres, that's sorted. And of course, BMW continues to make great driver's cars. Now, all the conversation around this new M5 is the weight, 2,435 kilos. The Will It Drift series is also going to be a scientific test. And in this episode, we're going to find out if despite all that weight, the M5 continues to be the epitome of the thrill of driving. Okay, so start off, seatbelt on, check. Do we have a safe drifting place? Check. Thank you, Amanora Mall. And now we go starting off with a mistake. We go around. I'm trying to get it sideways. It's just understeering. The traction control is cutting in. Now, if you're a little nervous, you want to have a net of safety, you have the MDM mode. I'll show you what it does. So MDM is that M traction mode where it gives you a little bit of slip, but not too much. So little bit, but then it still cuts in. So you get a little bit of slide. You can put little bit of lock, but that's it. You can't do too much more. That is good for the road. Okay, on the road you should not be doing any of this, but that is your safety net. Okay, we are in a proper BMW, and with the traction control on, the grip in the Vredesteins is insane. So sticky, so on the money. First rule of drifting, traction control off. Off! Off you go! Like all M cars, the M5 also has multiple modes. In fact, it has even more. It also has the M hybrid modes. But we aren't interested in all of that. So we go to Sport, 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 Sport Plus, two-wheel drive, M sound on. Or instead of going through all these menus, just punch the M2 button. M2 button, everything is off. It's in rear wheel drive and now it is set up.
The fast life, the fast living. They see the ambition, they know I'm past driven. Look,
The beauty of the electric motor is the instant response, just like in an EV. And that's what makes drifting so controllable. There is just no delay between what I'm doing with my throttle and what's happening on the rear axle. And that instant torque is what makes this just such a cool drift car. The torque fill from the e-motor complements the V8, and the V8 above 5,000 RPM, man, this becomes a really gnarly machine. Tech specs. Now this is a plug-in hybrid, so you juice it up from here. It juices up the 18.6 kilowatt-hour battery pack, which feeds the 195 bhp electric motor. But this is the big talking point. 4.4-litre twin turbocharged V8 puts out 577 bhp, but with the hybrid powertrain, 717 bhp and a massive 1000 Newton meters of torque. We did a track test some months ago, so I'm not going to repeat myself. 0 to 100 in 3.5 seconds, 0 to 200 in 10.9 seconds, 250 kilometers per hour top speed, which can go up to 305 with the M driver's pack. Way.
Whoa! Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believed me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I'm making it easy.
Now the big talking point with this new M5 is the weight, 2,435 kilos. But it doesn't feel like I am drifting a tank. Part of the credit goes to the active rear wheel steering that turns the rear tires by up to 1.5 degrees.
Ain't got no other plans, you don't need to understand. Ay, we on overtime.
These are massive 295 section 21-inch tires. The Ultrac Vorti tires really give you excellent grip, but they are also consistent, and that's what you want when you are drifting. You want a tire that gives you predictable grip as you keep drifting and drifting, and so you can stay consistently sideways, and you also get the confidence in the car. That's what these tires deliver. Also, the M5 is all-wheel drive, but you can disconnect the front axle, make it only rear-wheel drive, switch off the ESP completely, and go fully sideways. There's such crisp, clean accuracy that you wouldn't expect from something this big, so playful. And of course, when you have 1,000 Newton meters, the stuff that you can do is, whew, just look at it. 1,000 Newton meters for the win! That's insane. I've drifted and destroyed a lot of tires in my simple life as a motoring journalist. But these Vredestein Ultrac Vortis are a revelation. There's still some tire drift left in them. Of course, the tires have worn out, but there's still life in them. So as long as the engine temperature stay in check, I can keep drifting.
Once you master the art of doing donuts, the figure of 8 is your next move. Here you play with the weight transfer, direction change, and that makes things tricky because this is a very heavy car. The tires need to be filled up with the right air pressure as the change in direction is going to put a lot of stress on the Vredesteins. Does it hold up?
Punch the throttle and the V8 lunges forward with an immediacy that belies all its weight. And then of course, the V8 comes into play, and above 5,000 RPM, it is particularly ferocious. Drifting is a subculture of motorsport where tires are the hero. If you have tires, you can go drifting. No tires, no drifting. And of course, the grip of the tires is as important as the driver's ability to make those tires slip. The Vredestein Ultrac Vorti tires that we put on the BMW M5 have proved to be an absolute revelation, enabling us to dive deep into the abilities of the M5. All that conversation around weight, 2.5 tons, all of that is rubbish. With the hybrid assist, with that electric torque fill, with that instantaneous responses from the hybrid powertrain, that makes the M5 an absolute beast, a demon around the drift track. It is so easy to drift, so predictable, it hides its weights immensely. It really blows you away. This has been epic. What do you think we should do next on the Will It Drift series? Let us know in the comments, be imaginative, and of course, if you enjoyed the series, give us a thumbs up, share this video with like-minded enthusiasts, and don't forget to stay subscribed to the Evo India channel. Thank you for watching.
I'm winning again and again and again.